Similar to your seller's page, this is your buyer's page to track your buyer leads. So whenever you're doing marketing on your properties, your leads come into this page. As long as the lead source can route those leads to your inbox email address, it will automatically populate those leads on this page. Now, typically, depending on the format, the leads detail may not be laid out properly. It may just come in as a message for your lead and you'll have to manually write in the name. But if you go to our knowledge base here under REI Pebble and choose how to use your buyer leads inbox and scroll to the bottom, as long as it has some of this formatting here of the name, email, phone, and property code or property note, Pebble is able to read that email, scan it, and lay the information of the leads out for you, as you can see here on the top. If it's coming from other sources like Land Century, Land Watch, Land of America, or Zillow, these sources, Pebble is intelligent enough to actually read that email and lay out their name, email, phone number. Now, obviously, if that service has changed their template of the email, it may not do that automatically. If so, feel free to let us know by emailing hello@reiconversion.com, and we'll make that change to be able to scan their emails and lay the leads information out for you properly. Coming back to the Kanban view or the swim lane view here, it's the same concept of moving your leads down the pipelines, and you can create as many stages as you'd like. You can rename them, reorder them, and give them their own colors. Now, let's say if somebody called you rather than going through a third-party listing service like Facebook Marketplace or your own website, and you wanted to add that lead. All you would need to do is go to Add Buyer and start filling this out. All right, so I've jotted some of the information down of the lead. I'll go ahead and save it. I've made some notes, and I'm going to ask him what property that he was interested in. And it's actually the one that I'm marketing. You can see by default, it will go to all the purchased properties that I've acquired. And I do have this one, and it's actually this property that he's interested in purchasing. So I'll go ahead and select this one. All right, so at this time, let's say this lead here purchased the property. We can now mark the property as 1. Alternatively, we can also mark this property as lost, as if he was not interested anymore, or we can close the lead, mark in red, and delete as well. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and mark this as 1. Great. Now I'll be able to fill out the lead's purchase information. In this example, I'm going to set the date as purchased today, and they purchased it either on terms or cash. And if it's on terms, I can fill out the sale information here, but it was a cash sale today and it was for $15,000. So now the property has been purchased and the lead is now 1. You can see now that that lead is no longer on this board because they've been 1, but we can always view that if we go 1 here, and you can see Jesse, the buyer lead, is still here. And you can also alternatively view all of our leads. And then finally, if you wanted to toggle to your grid view, you can do so as well. And that's how you manage a buyer lead inside of REI Pebble.